In verdict, the UK Supreme Court has ruled that the legal definition of a woman under the Equality Act refers to biological sex, not gender identity. Now, this landmark verdict has followed years of legal back and forth between the Scottish Government and gender-critical campaigners from the Group for Women Scotland. Now, at the centre of the case was a push to increase female representation in public sector bodies and a fundamental clash over whether transgender women with gender recognition certificates should legally count as women. Now, while Scottish courts had earlier sided with the government, the five-judge bench of the UK Apex Court has unanimously disagreed. The top court, however, has clarified that transgender individuals remain protected against discrimination in their acquired gender. The UK government has meanwhile welcomed the ruling by calling it a step towards clarity in what has become a deeply polarised debate.
The central question on this appeal is the meaning of the terms woman and sex in the Equality Act 2010. Do those terms refer to biological women or biological sex? Or is a woman to be interpreted as extending to a trans woman with a gender recognition certificate? The unanimous decision of this court is that the terms woman and sex in the Equality Act 2010 refer to a biological woman and biological sex. But we counsel against reading this judgment as a triumph of one or more groups in our society at the expense of another. It is not.
Everyone knows what sex is, and you can't change it. So it's common sense, basic common sense, and the fact that we have been down a rabbit hole where people have tried to deny science and to deny reality, and hopefully this will now see us back to reality.
We just needed clarity in all of this, and I think the Supreme Court's done their job brilliantly. They have got into a huge amount of detail about it, but it means that woman means a biological woman, man means a biological man. It doesn't mean any rolling back of rights for trans people. It really doesn't. They're protected under the Equalities Act and the Gender Recognition Act. So everyone wins.
It means there's absolute clarity in law regarding what a woman is. We know for sure now that we are referring to the biological sex class of women, and that when we see a women-only space, it means exactly that. Just women, no men, not even if they have a gender recognition certificate.
Lord Hodge went to considerable lengths to say that although this was a victory for the campaign group, it wasn't a defeat for the trans community. He was making it very clear that their rights are protected. It doesn't mean that they can be discriminated against. They have rights under the Equality Act.
It's been